I wanna do is dance.
Yo guys, what's up? Bez here, coming at you with another Modern Warfare 2 commentary. This is my new series called Gold Rush, in which I play Search and Destroy, I rush the enemy spawn, hopefully picking up as many kills as I possibly can. In this series I'll be covering all the maps if possible. I'll be showing you the routes I take, the tactics I use to be able to get good kills, attacking and defending, but obviously it depends on how many rounds we play. In this I played 3 defensive rounds and I show you the routes I take there, and 1 attacking round later on, which you'll see. When I rush, I like using the UMP silence because it's a very powerful gun. Silencer obviously keeps you hidden so that when you move on to the next victim, he doesn't know you're coming. The recoil is a bit of a problem at long range, but you know, burst firing's not too much of an issue later on because when you're rushing you're trying to get up close anyway. As for perks, marathon's a must, obviously, because you want to keep sprinting. Pro helps a lot. Lightweight Pro is also very handy, helps you run faster, but if you want to keep stopping power on, there's nothing really wrong with that. It just helps to have lightweight, in my personal opinion. I mean, it all depends on what you want. As my third perk in this game I have Commando on, but that's only because I've just prestiged, and I like using the Pro to jump off the top of buildings and stuff, which you'll see me do later on in the video. But for normal rushing I like to use Ninja. Heartbeat sensors can be a right pain in the butt when they give away your position when you're rushing, and the light footsteps obviously keep you hidden when you're coming around the back of them to kill them. As for kill streaks, I like using the UAV, gives away their position as you're running to the spawn. Predator, very handy, and Harrier can be quite powerful in search as well. I don't like using the care package because sending it in takes time, getting it and everything. Same with sentry gun, and it also gives away your position because as soon as you drop that grenade marker, it tells the enemy team that there's a care package coming in, and they're going to try and rush to find out where that care package is. And if you do it right at the start of the round, you probably will be a bit unlucky if someone does rush straight to where you are, but you know, it's just a hassle to bring it in, because also while you're calling in your care package you're not rushing the spawn, giving them a chance to push up on you, and if you attack them head on with the rushing, you can pick up the kills. The reason I rush is because the rest of my team don't, so if I go up to the spawn and pick up kills early on, I know my team won't get the kills, and I can pick up the kills myself and get good scores. As you can see here, I think I'm 8-0 was that. I'm not sure, I'm watching it on quite a small screen so I can't really tell. It's always a good thing to keep your eye on how many people on their team are alive and stuff. If there's one guy left, you want to try, and you've got the bomb, you need to know like where you should plant it and stuff, and if they've just planted the bomb, you need to know if there's no people left, because if there's no people left there's no point wasting time, just get straight on with the defusal. I'd also like to quickly give a big thanks to Lewis, who did that intro at the start, very sexy indeed, and helped edit the rest of the video. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below, box below. Please go subscribe, he will be bringing out some COD games. He is a PC gamer, he's got some skills, so I hope you check him out. For Quarry's one of my favourite maps for doing the rushing, that's why I got quite a decent score on this. Because there's several different routes you can take. I mean, when you saw me defending there, you can go through the house, you can go under the archway bit at the start, you can run right, you can run right up the left hand side and stuff. So Quarry's got loads of different corners and alleys to take. Attacking wise it's not the greatest of maps, but if you get lucky you'll end up picking up the kills anyway. I mean, the idea of rushing is just to put your head down and sprint to their spawn. Obviously if you encounter people, try and kill them, there's no point letting them shoot you obviously. But you know, rushing's a great tactic. I mean, as for secondaries, actually I want to quickly talk about secondaries. Secondaries doesn't really matter what you have with rushing. I personally would recommend a pistol, because if you're rushing and you're shooting people and you run out of ammo, because you've got marathon on, you don't have sleight of hand, you want to whip out your pistol pretty fast. This could be a Kimbo, tac knife, silence, doesn't really matter, and just finish off the next person. Shotguns are good for rushing with as well, because when you get up close you can blast their brains all over the walls and floor, so it's quite a fun gun to use. Raffica, Akimbo are very good rushing guns, but they're better for stuff like ground war and stuff, when you're rushing the enemy spawn in domination, and you can pick up multi-kills just spraying in certain spots and you'll pick up kills of them. As for equipment, I personally prefer stuns, because stuns let you slow the enemy down completely. They stand still, they can turn ever so slightly, and as long as you're not silly enough to run straight in front of them, they're not going to be able to shoot you that much. As for equipment, I like using Semtex because you can use it like any time you want. It blows up pretty fast. You don't need to leave it in any specific point like a claymore or a C4. You can chuck it when you need it. You can also pick up multi-kills if you need to. Other good guns for rushing with actually is the Scar silenced, the Tar silenced. You can try the ACR silenced, but it might be a bit, probably not powerful enough. I mean, you can give it a go. A very good gun to use in hardcore mode is the Vector, because it actually has the fastest fire rate. As soon as you hit the trigger, it's firing bullets, whereas the UMP, it waits ever so slightly once you've pressed in the trigger before it starts firing. Coming up here is an example of why I don't use flash. See, I get completely flash, but I can still turn and shoot the guy, so I prefer to use stuns, because even if they can see me, it doesn't matter, because I've already shot them, and it's pretty fun to piss them off running in front of them and they can't do anything, and then you shoot them. But yeah, stuns are great. I'll try and get through as many different maps as I can. The second episode is going to be Skid Row, where I get a decent score on that. I'll probably won't be posting repeat matches like another game on Quarry, for example, unless I get a really good score like 16-0 or something. Fortunately I die there. I think this is the last round, possibly. Yeah, this is the last round. Just waiting for this guy to get the bomb and plant. I like playing Search and Destroy because it's a great way to rank up if you're good at it, and the way the enemy plays, it lets you do different stuff like rushing, quick scoping. It's always good to see what other guns and setups and perks and stuff other people like to use. And that's game over. Again, this guy got flashed. I'm 11 for 2. Not a bad score for Search. That's more than a kill a round. Well, actually, no, we only played 5 rounds. Hope you rate, comment, and subscribe.